In this video, I have a lot of updates on the upcoming NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 graphics card. That includes its specifications, gaming performance at 1080p and 1440p, release date, price, and more. Right after this quick message. CDKeyoffer.com is my #1 choice for when I need to buy a cheap Microsoft software key. They are a reliable provider of affordable keys to me, my friends, and the channel community for over 2 years now, so highly recommended. Use my discount code IVADIM to get 30% off an already amazing price, and grab yourself a Windows 10 Pro for $16, Windows 11 Pro for $23, or Office 2021 for just $52. You can use PayPal for fast and secure payment and get your key instantly. Links to all these products are in the description below. Let's begin with the specs. According to the latest leaks, RTX 4060 is based on the full AD107 GPU manufactured on TSMC N4 node, which is a huge improvement in terms of power efficiency and performance compared to Samsung 8nm node, which was used to produce RTX 30 series GPUs. The current RTX 4060 configuration features 3072 CUDA cores, 24 ray tracing cores, 32 MB of L2 cache, 8 GB of 18 GB per second GDDR6 memory across a 128-bit bus, and 115 Watt TDP. Compared to its predecessor, RTX 3060, the 4060 may look like it is lacking in some parts of the specifications. However, it makes up for the shortcomings by having a much larger cache, faster memory, and much lower power consumption. The 115-watt RTX 4060 has a 32% lower TDP compared to the 170-watt RTX 3060. So, what is the difference in the performance? We will know a very accurate number in about 2 weeks' time, when RTX 4060 laptop reviews go live. Why am I talking about laptops in a video about a desktop RTX 4060? Well, that is because RTX 4060 laptop GPU has almost identical specifications. It means that RTX 4060 laptop and desktop GPU performance will be very similar this generation. But for now, I will share the FPS figures I managed to calculate using the GPU specifications I mentioned above. I expect RTX 4060 to perform close to 3060 Ti level of performance. That is 90 to 100 FPS on average at 1440p, and 125 to 135 FPS on average at 1080p resolution. Basically, I expect to see a roughly 15 to 25% improvement over the RTX 3060, which I think would be pretty decent from a technological point of view. Getting more performance from a graphics card that consumes 32% less energy is a proper generational leap in my opinion. If you feel skeptical about the performance numbers I have shared with you just now because you have seen someone else say otherwise, then I would like to point out something that I see a lot of people are missing when they judge the RTX 40 series performance. It is the fact that lower-tier RTX 40 series cards may not be as capable at higher resolutions such as 4K, but when it comes to 1440p and 1080p, the performance is good. We already have publicly available independent benchmarks to prove that the lower the resolution, the smaller the performance gap is between a higher and a lower tier RTX 40 series cards. So I believe the RTX 4060 performance should be adequate to justify calling it the next-gen graphics card. However, what may sour the mood is its price. Obviously, we don't know for sure what it will cost because NVIDIA guards this information much better than the one about the product specifications. But we have seen a massive price increase with all the currently available RTX 40 series graphics cards, including RTX 4070 Ti, which has a $200 higher MSRP than RTX 3070 Ti had at launch. Looking at that, I expect to see RTX 4060 priced somewhere between $350 and $400. The exact release date is still unknown. However, it looks like NVIDIA and its partners are making preparations to launch a bunch of lower-tier RTX 40 series graphics cards during the spring and summertime. It is indicated by the fact that big retailers are having RTX 30 series clearance sales to get rid of all the previous gen cards to make room for the next gen. Most recently, Best Buy in the US has cut its prices on almost the entire lineup of the RTX 30 series Founders Edition cards. Some lucky people managed to grab a brand new RTX 3070 for $300 and RTX 3080 for $420. Very nice. Now it's time for some final thoughts. If I am correct in my performance estimation, then I think RTX 4060 will be a solid option for anyone looking to play most games at 1080p resolution on ultra quality preset for the next few years. 1440p is also on the table, but be prepared to make some compromises when more demanding games arrive later this year and beyond. My main concern is that 8GB of memory on RTX 4060 may not be enough going forward, even for playing future games at 1080p resolution. As a matter of fact, Hogwarts Legacy, which launched last week, already has insane appetite for VRAM. It uses almost 10GB of memory at 1080p using ultra graphics settings. It may be an odd example, but I do expect more games like it to arrive in the next few years, pushing RTX 4060 and even 3070 Ti owners towards upgrading to the next generation of NVIDIA graphics cards, which will most definitely have more memory to entice you to upgrade, but in a classic NVIDIA fashion, just enough to get you through the next few years, just in time for the next upgrade. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about all this, and if you enjoyed the video, then do consider tapping that like button. Also subscribe to the channel to always be in the know about the upcoming PC hardware. It was I, Vadim, until next time.